Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. If I bro, I sold like 30 ebooks
Alright, I'm
last year,
streaming.
bro.
You what?
So I sold 30 copies of my ebook.
For real?
Yeah. And
What the fuck?
it was Arizona Cardinals. That much people sleep on that playbook. The paper has dots. It has dots. But I put up there for $5, bro. And yeah, man. But,
Shit. That's pretty good.
yeah. I think I'm gonna buy it, bro. So do you know what copies come with what in Madden, bro? Or no? Off the top of your head.
What do you mean?
$50 one, $75 one, $100
The
one. Like,
expensive one gives you like um packs. It gives you like a good quarterback. I think it's like a legend quarterback or some shit like that.
cause I'm so tempted to spend 100. Like I always every
You
game
can
that
get it for
comes out, I
cheap, I'm
always
pretty
buy the
sure right
most
now.
expensive one. I always
If you
buy the
buy it
most
right now
expensive one.
through Madden, like if you go in there through the thing that they have. Yeah. Oh, right here. 3 days early, one past present elite player pack, Madden Championship, a large quick sell thing, one core elite, and then a choice of 1 to 4 legend quarterbacks with unique superstar abilities.
That's the $100 one.
Yeah, you can get
That don't
10%
even
off
sound.
of it right now.
See, that don't even sound too worth it, bro.
But the 3 days early is really the big thing.
So is that the only way you can get through 2 days
I
early?
think so.
Superstar edition. Mm, see, but this one, the Superstar edition, and it's $80. Oh, that's the ultimate superstar. Okay, let me look at this.
Oh yeah, I'm live right now.
Oh, you are okay. Okay, cool. Hold on, I'm gonna read these details. So, okay, so even the superstar edition gets you 2 days early too.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, so 12 go to fantasy packs, one core elite, unique superstar ability, the credit franchise, and Madden 20. Oh, that's booty. That's booty. I actually kind of want that large quick sale, even if it's 20K. Yeah, I think I might just buy this one. Do you like the cover art, bro? Like the cover artist?
I don't mind it. I don't really care. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
oh, this guy's got that Howie Long.
Damn, 7:30, bro. That's in July. Yeah, I think I'm gonna apply for a job, save up until that time, and I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, this is cancerous. This guy's a D-line user running edge blitz. I mean, I'll fucking dot him up, but I mean, like, you know. Yeah.
Man, I'm hungry.
Get in here, like, oh god.
I feel so fat, bro. I be ordering donuts for Uber Eats. I could just walk to a donut shop.
Nah, fuck walking.
Is there any
Actually,
way
no,
you could
walking ain't bad.
is there any way you could take your volume off on the stream? Cause I'm in the park.
Give me a sec.
There's just too much
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action now, Vick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Steps away to his left. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Vick on 2nd down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Yards that time.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering. The 22.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Telvin Smith in there. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack at 2nd and 20. Now Rodgers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So here's Vick following the interception. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. It's a play fake. Now Vick. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free. Turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's Michael Vick. Hard throw, incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down. Vic to the air again. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Vic now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. Again, it's Vic. Being chased out left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. A second down throw for Vic. That's caught by his tight end Shackle. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They'll start on the ground. It's Terrell Davis. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. In there to get him for his second sack of the night.
Jumbo! We got 319!
On third and long, it's Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jason Taylor in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And taken right at the 35. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one was taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, Vic. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Odell Beckham, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
So a good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get it.
Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it when the other direction. Excellent blocking.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Telvin Smith in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
Max North. 319. 319.
Rodgers now throwing on 3rd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they'll go with a ground attack here. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, Williams. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
When you think about big-time middle linebackers, you do think about the strength and the force that they play with.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They begin the drive with Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The ex-Niner, Deion Sanders, with the tackle defensively. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, Vic. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Alpha, alpha. Space 24. Alpha, alpha. Alpha, alpha. Alpha, alpha. Wait a second.
They will indeed go for it. Vic. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Hey, 88, 88, 88. No. 319.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held him in check on the scoreboard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
258.
On 3rd down, Davis. And a short gain here, down to the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
on.
On play action, Vic. And he comes back with one complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Vic now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Vic goes play action. And he's got Shockey. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
6. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Morton Anderson now for the extra point. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Anderson now to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive started very nicely. First down. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now, Vic. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Right 20. Right 20.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only get 4, but the fake punt works and gets them a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 33 and a first. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Let's go.
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was
And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. I got to tell you, absolutely no clue what just happened there. None. But I do know it's now 2nd down after the fake. Here's Michael Vick. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
White 90, white 20, white 20.
Vick operating on first down. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10.